Hi everybody. I thought I would make this video uh, to talk about a cut I recently had, and I'm going to show it to you right now. It's as you can see, it's on the tip of my pinky, um, and I've cut myself before, and I've cut myself on my fingers, and I know the tips of your fingers are very sensitive, and that's the worst place to cut yourself, especially just a small cut like this. And anyway, the pinky is the worst, I believe, at least for me, because it's very sensitive, and you're always using your pinky. For what I do, I'm always using it, and it's very sensitive, and it's very irritating and even painful at times. Anytime you touch that sensitive area, um, there's some pain there. And yeah, it's really not very big at all, but it's a puncture wound, and it did go through my first layer of skin, and it's a hard place to put a band-aid on, and band-aids don't tend to stay on very well on the tips of your fingers anyway, so it is hard to protect it. I just kind of gotta wait it out until it heals, and maybe put some ointment on it, maybe some Vaseline, and that'll help. But and this was all my fault. I was totally careless when I cut myself, and I'll go ahead and explain that now in case so this doesn't happen to anybody else. But I was I ship a lot of items online. I run a merchandising business, and so I tape and ship and prepare a lot of packages. And I've got a shipping label that I put on every package, sticky shipping labels, but I also tape the corners of the labels just just to make sure that there's no way the labels will come off the package. And so the way I do that is I uh, I use 4 small pieces of tape, and I'll use one of these tape dispensers, and as you can see, there's some really small teeth at the end of this tape dispenser. Most people have used these, but I don't know if you can see the teeth, but the teeth are there to cut the tape. And anyway, I was running, as you can see, I was running very low on tape, and I had a bunch of packages I wanted to ship. So what I normally do is I break off 4 pieces of tape one at a time, and I put them on my finger. And then once I have 4 pieces of tape on my finger, I'll go ahead and put the tape dispenser down, and I'll go to my package, which already has the shipping label on it, and then I'll tape the 4 corners of the package, and then I'll come back and I'll do it again. I'll prepare another package, put the shipping label on it, and then I'll start tearing 4 pieces of tape off and sticking them on my finger as I go back to get ready to tape the 4 corners of the next shipping label on the next package. But when this got down so low, I decided to start breaking off the pieces of tape in very, very, very thin pieces. I mean, like an eighth of an inch. And when I started breaking them off, I just nicked myself right there as I was trying to break off a really, really small piece. So the real reason it happened was because of how small of pieces of tape. I mean, an eighth of an inch is not very much, and when you start breaking off pieces that narrow, then the risk of a puncture wound like that probably goes up 10 times or 100 times. Anyway, I as soon as this happened, I went and bought a bunch more tape, and so now I don't. I still break off 4 pieces of tape, but I give myself about a 1/4 inch so that when I break it off, um, my finger's up here instead of like down here, and that's plenty of room so that I'm not gonna puncture myself again. But anyway, I thought I'd share that video for any of you that maybe use these either in your home or in your business, and maybe you try to stretch out when you're getting low on tape and you don't want to go to the store. You try to break off really little pieces, to help tape the shipping label on. Um, there's a risk to doing that. Anyway, I've learned my lesson, but hopefully this video will benefit some of you. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.